In this one, we've got a 1 versus 16 matchup here in the West region. Remember, that's the bottom right-hand side of your bracket. In this one, we got the number 1 seed Kansas Jayhawks taking on the number 16 Howard Bison. First of all, for Kansas, terrific season for the Jayhawks once again. They are trying to defend their national championship from last year. Off to a great start, getting a number 1 seed yet again. 27-7 record for the Jayhawks. They win the Big 12 regular season title, but they fall in the championship game to Texas. This team incredibly balanced overall, 27th in the nation in offensive efficiency. This team moves the ball, they get good shots, and they are efficient from nearly all facets of the game. They're led by their 2 stars, Jalen Wilson, who is terrific from all 3 levels. He's just a great scorer, and he can get to the free throw line a lot as well. And then freshman Grady Dick, 14 points per game for him. He has stepped onto the scene and been an impact player right away, especially when Dick gets hot from 3. Kansas can be nasty, so watch out for those 2 when you're thinking about Kansas. This team also great defensively, 7th in the nation in defensive efficiency. Even though this team is a little bit undersized, they are incredible on the defensive end. There are 2 problems that I have when it comes to this Kansas team and them making a potential tournament run. First of all is the injury problems. Injuries to both Kevin McCullough and Grady Dick put question marks on Kansas' situation right now. It's looking like both are going to play in this first weekend. Even if they don't play against Howard, I think Kansas will be fine. But in the second game, they're going to need them because they could face a really good team in that 8-9 game. So injuries a problem for Kansas. The other thing is rebounding. I'm sure Kansas fans have heard this before. The Jayhawks sometimes struggle on the boards because they are a little bit undersized. That's going to be a big issue if they play a big physical team. That's something to watch out for Kansas. For the 16th seeded Howard Bison, they win the MEAC this year, 22-12 for Howard. To be honest, they're pretty below average on both sides of the basketball, both offensively and defensively. However, they do a couple of things really well. First of all, offensively, they hit the 3 ball at a really nice rate, 37%. As a team, this is a really solid clip for Howard, something they're going to need to lean on in this game, probably big time, to have any sort of chance. And then defensively, they're pretty average on that end as well, but they do turn teams over at a pretty nice rate. 53rd in defensive turnover rate percentage, so they're turning their opponents over quite a bit. The player to watch out for Howard is senior guard Jelani Williams. He's been up and down throughout the season. Sometimes he has 4 points, sometimes he has 20 points. He's an incredibly streaky player. They're going to need him to get hot, especially from the outside, to have any chance in this game. My concern for Howard is just how are they going to score points against this Kansas squad? Likely they're going to have to jack 3s early and often, and if it's their night, maybe they can make this a game. I doubt it, though. When we're looking at this game in general, I feel like regardless of Kansas's health, they're going to run Howard out of the gym. To put this on the upset potential meter, I would say that there is no chance that this is going to be an upset. I expect Kansas to win by 20 in this one. Give me the Jayhawks to move on to the second round of the NCAA tournament and continue their tournament run. Do you want to win your March Madness bracket pool? Do you want to not only beat your friends, but humiliate them? If that sounds good to you, subscribe down below because we are previewing all 36 first-round games of the NCAA tournament and give you the info you need to crush your friends and dominate your bracket pool.